Season 4, Episode 5, titled Oppressor. Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Asha Media TV. My name is Asha. For those of you that are new here, welcome. This is my little channel where I like to watch, react, and review a variety of stuff related to sci-fi, fantasy, and comic books. So in today's video, I'm going to be watching the 5th, numero 5, episode 5 of the 4th season of The Expanse, titled Oppressor. But before I get to pressing play on this episode, if you are new to my channel, please listen up, don't skip ahead, I got something to share with you. Number 1, just in case you missed it in the title, this is a spoiler reaction video. Spoilers ahead related to The Expanse. Chances are, like high chances, this is, gonna be like your umpteenth time watching this episode. But either way, I'm just letting you know, spoilers ahead. You've been warned. And number 2, it is very possible you've come across older videos on my channel where I was showing video footage and clips with the audio related to the episode. Unfortunately, for very valid legal reasons, I can no longer provide those kinds of reactions here on YouTube. Instead, what I do offer is a watch-along type of experience. So that means it is best if you get access to the episode on your end. I have it on my end. We sync up together using my vocal and visual cues that I provide for you, and we watch the episode together, so to speak. However, I know that a large portion of you do not like those kinds of reactions here on YouTube. So with that in mind, I do offer an alternate version to my reaction to The Expanse with early access and extra bonus content that you can get access to if you want to. Details about that is in the description box below. And lastly, it's unfortunate that I have to keep repeating this in every video, but until it's followed through, here I go. If you choose to leave a comment and you want me to read that comment, you have to start off your comment with no spoilers, followed by a non-spoiler comment. Otherwise, I'm skipping right past it and I'm going to miss out on nuggets of insight and wisdom that you want to share about this episode. It's a very simple request. Okay, everyone, I am now going to get ready to press play on episode 5, and considering where we left off in episode 4, I cannot wait to see what unfolds, of course, and I'm going to say that for every episode, obviously, but let's kind of recount what happened in episode 4, then I'm looking forward to see what happens next. So we had Bobby deciding to become somewhat of a Mars underground criminal with that crooked cop there. Then we had Naomi's health issue that now Holden is aware of, and I guess she's going to stay on the Rossi ship because Rossi went up into space there in the atmosphere. So we had that, and with Holden, of course, we have him showing Mercury who's boss. I can't wait to watch that. And then we have the ruins that were inert in episode 4, but will they be inert in episode 5? We'll find out. And then lastly, we had Marco, cute, hot Marco, who apparently has more secrets to divulge, hopefully, in this episode. Either way, I don't mind me some Marco. So, considering all that, I'm assuming based on the thumbnail of this episode, which was obvious to me, and I'm being transparent that I saw it, Avasarala was in the thumbnail, so we're going to go back to the UN and see more of those politics. Yeah. Either way, if you are ready to watch this episode with me, keep on watching. If not, skip over to the review takeaway portion and answer my questions in the comment section, starting with no spoilers and your comment. That'd be greatly appreciated. All right, let's go, people. Hello. Okay, so this is how my watch-along process works. I get access to the episode. I line up right at the beginning. I don't skip the intro. I love the music, and sometimes the visual is engaging when I actually feel like paying attention, even though it's the same visuals most of the time until it changes, but you know what I mean. And what you'll see on the screen is a visual cue when I'm pressing play, pause, or rewind, and you'll also get my vocal cue. And when it comes to pausing, I pause for 3 reasons. Number 1, lagging, buffering issues, which has not been a problem, thankfully. Number 2 It's to rewind somewhere in the episode, in the scene, what thereof. And number 3, which is the most common moment I'll pause, sometimes a bit abrupt, just give me a heads up on that, is to have a commentary moment, a tete-a-tete with you, my viewer, to let you know what's going on in my little pea brain. Okay? So that's hopefully easy for you to follow along, and as you reach the reaction portion, you'll see that the visual layout that I'm able to provide here on YouTube is a lot more improved than my older videos, which hopefully will help you to visually follow along if for whatever reason you can't get access to the episode and you've seen this episode a million times, but you want to have an idea of what I'm kind of reacting to. When you get there, you'll see what I mean, and hopefully that's helpful for you. However, as a reminder, if you want more than that, better than that, and a much more stress-free experience watching me watch The Expanse, details about how to access my reaction to this episode earlier than when it's posted here on YouTube is in the description box below for you. Check it out. All right, I'm ready to go watch this episode, so hopefully I'll see you on the other side. Hello. Okay, so I'm right at the beginning, 0000, ready to count down to play. Are you? Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1, play. It's been a long day. This is like my slow down type of episode or type of series to watch after a long day. Even though it's quite intense at times. But it's less scarier than other shows I watch. Isn't that guy dead? Oh, okay, we're in the past. Duh. Oh, so this is when they're setting up the bomb on those people? So it wasn't even intentional on her end. Oh! Oh, man. I feel so bad for her. And Murtry has it out to kill her. Hey, Kirk, by the way, thank you for the explainer about the Murtry politics. That's helpful to have in the background of my mind. Alex is so good at, like, making you feel better. Especially that he cooks. So they're just keeping him prisoner there the whole time? He didn't even hesitate. He's like, peace out. Mm. I don't think he's weird. Well, I guess it depends what you define as weird. Alright, Amos. Holden. What is he up to here? Okay. He's trying to find Amos, I guess? Yeah. Duh. Whoa! Caught up pretty damn quick! Did he, like, sprint there? Those two. Well. Actually, you do. Hence the casting is brilliant. Hmm. That's a fantastic line. as much as I love Avasarala, she really is not a nice person. Like, in a public civil way. Girl, you signed up for that. Oh no, where'd that girl go? She was trying to run away before. Hey man, you gave them the option. As long as they're informed. That's all I think is necessary. Well, he might as well. Especially if he's going to be dealing with Holden. Surprised he didn't look into it earlier. Well, it's good that Naomi's feeling better. Oh, that little girl ran away. Hmm. Mm. Oh, she's bleeding. I mean, what can you say with this? It is what it is. They're both right, respectively. So Murtry likely has his daughter? I don't think so. But then again, I don't know. She seemed like the type that was looking to run away anyway. So who knows? Ah, shucks. That. Come on, Holden, tell her. Yes. that. Laid out. Gosh, I love this character. That's how you write them. Damn. Oh, look at that hair. Well said. Good answer too. Yeah, but they're choosing to stay there. Oh. Yeah. Let them be accountable for their own choices. Team Naomi on this, man. Bingo. That is true. Oh. She's okay. She was bleeding. Yeah, follow your instincts. Okay, I thought she was dead. For a fictional situation, this is so neat. I can't even imagine the direction on this. That's a good way to wake her up, I guess. Hopefully. That's so neat. Wow. I can't wait till we get tech like that. Or maybe we already do, just in a different form. I don't know. Mm. He calls that yelling. Yeah, she's got a lot of emotional baggage there for you, Alex. Good luck with that. Yeah. Yes. Oh gosh. She'll have something to say. Drop mic. Tough call. So this puts them back in shit with them now? Not sure if I understood that right. Because that whole thing with the Sojourner. But I'll see anyway at some point. Politics. Marco! Pretty smart plan. Good scene. I'm wondering, is she going to go back to the camp? Oh, man. Oh, lithium. Okay. Good luck, Holden. Fuck. I would not want to be him. Is that the ruin site? Uh-oh. We know that's not a good thing. Is that what it's supposed to be? That explosion? All right, let me pause and just go back to that. So I'm at 4318. I'm going to go back 10 seconds. Let me just take a look. I'm assuming. So I'm at 4308 and like is that an explosion from, is this Illus? I'm so sorry. I just like, it's hard to kind of know what's what sometimes or remember what's what. So if it's not a spoiler, tell me or confirm for me, is that Illus and there's an explosion on Illus and and that's the Rossi seeing it from that point? Okay. All right, end of episode. Okay, there we go. Alrighty then. That's quite an ending. Takeaways coming up. My, oh my, things are getting real. As for the Avasarala scenes, they were there. It was nice to see her. You know, I like checking out what she's wearing, and her hair looked all nice, but the politics going on there, As for Illus, that's where a lot of my attention perked up for, starting, of course, with the last scene, and that is Holden telling everyone all about Proto Miller, all about what he believes is likely happening on the planet due to Miller, finally getting a ride there. Now, why that's a takeaway for me is that I did not expect Holden to really take Naomi's encouragement to be truthful to that point of literally telling them all that. And what was he expecting? They were just going to be like, oh, that makes sense. Yes. Tell me more about this Proto Miller. How did he not figure that probably all of them would think he's a nutbag, as we saw? Now, what I find interesting is that each of their reactions was somewhat obviously different, well played, well performed. Dr. Elvie, she was just like, okay, really? Are you serious here? Mercury, on the other hand, seemed to be kind of playing up as if like, you're nuts. But I swear I saw the wheels turn in where he looked as if like, if he is telling the truth and there is some kind of connection Holden has, how can he use that info to his advantage? If I saw wrong, well, I'll leave it up to you to tell me, but that's what I saw. As for the Belter's reaction, I completely understand. In fact, I would definitely have the same reaction too. Like, okay, dude, you're seeing people we can't see. You're saying all this stuff. Good, that's great. We are staying. Which leads into my second takeaway, and that is this very clear, in my opinion, I'm very much Team Naomi about how she sees the situation. These Belters deserve to have a choice. They deserve to be informed. Now, Holden took that to the umpteenth degree. Say what you will about that. I don't think he should have gone that far in terms of telling them the truth. I don't think he should have told them about Proto Miller. I think he probably could have worded it differently, but still give them the facts they needed to know. So it doesn't make them look crazy and look more credible, right? Anyway, aside from that, though, what's so upsetting, especially, on a personal level, and that's why I relate a lot with the way Naomi sees it, is that as long as they're informed and they've been told the truth, they should be given the choice to stay there. As the Belters even blurted out to Mercury, Earth, this sense of like ownership over everything. And one of you were kind enough to tell me in the comment section on my YouTube channel about or break it down to me in simpler points about the politics really, or the business dealings going on with Earth whenever Belters discover something and they just come and take it over, which is pretty much happening with the RCE and Mercury. And what's so frustrating is that even if Holden and everybody stood out of it, let's say Holden was like, okay, peace out everyone, I got other things to worry about, you're on your own, I've given you all the info, good for you. You still have Mercury as a problem who's taking upon himself to play, God, so to speak, with everybody's lives there in order to have control of the planet. And from some of the things he said, and from some of the actions he's doing behind the scenes, that bomb he's trying to set up there. And so it just makes the conflict and Holden's involvement in it all the more touchy, because it's like he doesn't want to be responsible for anybody dying, but at the same time too, if he leaves them, if the Rossi leaves them alone, we have the RCE that will oppress them. Mercury seems like the kind of dude that would vengefully kill off all those Belters without a blink, simply because of his own prejudice and his own hatred for that culture and those people. Maybe it's a bit extreme for me to say it like that, but that's how I'm perceiving it. So regardless, I'm looking forward to seeing how it all plays out. But I think it's fair to say the way they're showing things are going to get worse before they get better for these Belters. And my last takeaway from this episode is a very quiet but very powerful scene, and that is between Naomi and Dr. Lucia. I love that scene very much. I love the message, especially from Naomi to Lucia, who feels that there's no hope left. She feels guilty. She'd rather die. It looks as if maybe her husband will never talk to her again. She doesn't know what happened to her daughter. And through Naomi sharing her own pain and experience with her baby daddy and trying to get Lucia to see a silver lining, one of the key lines that Naomi says to Lucia that I definitely appreciated is along the lines of, "There is a path from where you are to where I am." Because so much of what Naomi says to Lucia in that scene resonates very much with me on a personal level, I have to put it as one of my top takeaways from this episode that makes it very memorable, and I look forward to rewatching it. So there you have it, everyone. That is my reaction and my takeaways from episode 5 of the 4th season of The Expanse. If you enjoyed this video, the best way that you can show me some love, some support, is by following those 2 prompts you see right over here at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. By following those prompts, you will make me a happy camper. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and until episode 6 and we find out what's going on with that explosion that I saw at the end of this episode and, Holden trying to prove he ain't crazy. Hopefully Protomolecule will come back, because I think Protomolecule is needed at this point. Maybe he might show himself to the whole camp. Wouldn't that be something? Now, I don't think that would be the case. It seems as if that's a little too fantastical, but fantastical in a scientific way. Right? Who knows? I'm Asha for now. Tuning out. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos and subscribe. You know you wanna.